I am in hell. I should real quick mention that I've been up since like 2 a.m. It's currently 10 right now, and I gotta say I'm not doing too well. Every now and again, I like to discover new things. I like to, find new things, and especially in music, find new music, right? And sometimes you get really lucky. You find something that you like. You find something that you enjoy. Today's not one of those days. Instead of striking gold, I struck dead. So Demo 2020 by this band called Eating Yourself, the band. It's a two-piece project by... I'm gonna be real with you, Chief. I sure hope it wasn't humans. It was enough of a disgrace listening to this with my human ears, but I think it's even bigger of a disgrace writing it and releasing it. So, whoever's in this band, I sure hope y'all are just some dumb aliens. To begin, we should start with the track listing. The track listing including a song with their own band name on it, which frankly is really stupid. Like, Black Sabbath did it, and that was really dumb. Like, come on, let's be honest. Nobody liked that. Nobody liked that album. And trust me, alright? I'm a great source. I'm great at naming song titles, right? Because frankly, I could have thought of something a lot more creative than that. Like, Gutting the Holy Angels. How creative is that? How about the music? Frankly, it doesn't get better. My Cadaver Decomposing in Force of Green, a title so long that I can hardly even remember it, it's frankly one of the most disappointing efforts to sound heavy. Dude, this drummer is so incompetent. I can summarize this entire demo as snare, 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 snare. It's only snare. There are parts where notes are just straight up missing. Like, what the heck, dude? Don't get me started on the guitarist either. It sounds like he's never picked up a string instrument before, and it's actually pretty depressing. Like, just the guitars are not good. It's all one collective pile of mess and malice and garbage. It's just sum up with these kids and their old school death metal and all their technical death metal. Honestly, I don't know what their deal is. The vocals were truly captivating and interesting. I felt myself getting sucked in. I simply couldn't stop listening. Is what I would say if, I just didn't feel like I was on meth the entire time. It was just destroying my basic human functions listening to how just utterly god-awful these gutturals and these low vocals are. Like, come on, I'm a real vocalist. The song ends in a new time signature for some reason. I don't know what... They do that a lot. They, change their time signatures, their tempos. For some reason the drummer can't seem to count. Like, dude, is math your weakest class? That is really cheesy. I'm not using that joke. And 9 times out of 10, the drummer just falls apart. Like, he just gets totally uncreative, and every, beat, he hits the snare. As I tell you, snare mania. Snare freaking mania. And he ends up going, a beat off because he tried doing this really stupid fill. Are you kidding me, dude? The guitarist does this weird, drone thing at the end, and, dude, come on. It's not cool. It's just straight up edgy. Grow up. Their next song is their self-titled, band song thing. I don't know what their deal is with that whole name thing. That's just, frankly, kind of weird. It was really boring. You could also tell just from its length. 10 minutes. Who's gonna listen to a song with double digits? It's a blatant waste of time, and the fact that I had to listen to it, just 10 minutes of my life. The drums still stay the same, patchy, inconsistent, incompetent, just straight up deplorable. The guitar work, for some reason, gets so, like, just disappointing. I kind of feel bad. Like, I want to give that guitarist a hug, alright? It's rough. The song then just straight up rips off the first song with that slow, like, true cult type beat. It's just really, really cringy. On top of that, they seem to think that the whole slow and doomy thing is, you know, captivating. Like, there is more excitement in my grandfather than this song, and he's been dead for years now. As per usual, the drummer seems to just fail, because at one point it gets really fast, like 300 BPM, something like that, and the drummer just falls apart. Like, dude, I can play that fast. I'm a fantastic drummer. Yeah. Great drummer. On the third song, they just straight up rip off Iron Maiden with this generic ass Melodeath song. Like, they steal the title and then they just change genres. I don't know what their deal is with that. It is so bad, I don't even want to frickin' talk about it. In conclusion, fuck this album. It is so bad you can pick it up at staringintodarknessproductions.bandcamp.com. Not to listen, of course, not to support the band, like, come on. Let's be honest. Just, if you get yourself a copy, burn it immediately. Pre-orders began on March 1st. They are in very limited supply. If you want one, make sure you get it ASAP. But even if you do, don't bother listening to it. It is just god-awful. And you can take my word for it because I'm in the band.